This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It is what we do. Good morning, Nonstop News starts right now. We're the only TV station right now in town, commercial free all the way up until the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning. You just heard from Jeannette, and she'll give us a deeper look at weather again in just a few minutes.
We're going to go to Joy. Just heard something about Joy that I did not know. Joy says off camera, we talking about sunglasses. Joy says she doesn't like sunglasses. You don't even wear sunglasses?
Wow.
Not unless I really have to.
Jeannette says you need them.
I know. Jeanette's always right, so I really should listen. But I always feel like I can't see. Even though I know I can, it makes me feel like I can't.
If I don't wear sunglasses, it makes me sleepy driving into the sun.
Oh.
Yeah, so I wear sunglasses.
I know, too, people with lighter eyes are more sensitive. My eyes are kind of in the middle, so maybe.
I take the blame. I got us way off track. Tell us about the roads.
Well, we do have some things to get to out there on the roads. There's two major issues that we're tracking right now, including here on the west side, where an accident on Culebra Road has sent at least one person to the hospital. That's just inside Loop 410. It did shut down part of Culebra, at least temporarily, although we did see some quick work from first responders and cleanup crews trying to get that back open. Over on the northeast side, it's about a 35-minute delay here because of construction on I-35 northbound between 1604 and Schertz Parkway. That's where the closures are, but the backup stretching all the way to Loop 410. Photojournalist David Mendoza is live from Sky 4 this morning, and he's been tracking all of this on our behalf. Good morning, David.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we kind of been all over the city this morning. Right now, we're just getting into the downtown area. Looking at the Y, this is 35 North. You see right in front of me, looking busy, but kind of the usual that we've been seeing lately. It still looks pretty bad in the northeast. That's where I'm headed. I'll let you know how it looks when I get there. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And when he does, we'll bring it to you live right here with your on-time traffic.
Joy, thank you. 6:42 right now. A man has pled guilty to shooting two San Antonio police officers during a standoff a couple of years ago. So that incident was at a home on the northeast side of Stall Road during a domestic disturbance. Jesus Prado showed up to his home to pick up his kids, got into an argument with a woman inside. Police said that Prado began dousing that home with gasoline. He held a torch and then threatened to set the house on fire. When officers showed up, they approached him. He then barricaded himself inside, then shooting at the officers, hitting two of them. Both did survive the shooting. Prado eventually surrendered and now faces the possibility of spending the rest of his life in prison.
Time now 6:43. The deputy shot in the chest during a standoff situation on the east side Tuesday night is up and moving around. He was all smiles when we spoke to him and other deputies exclusively Wednesday. Deputy Daryl Ward was shot when serving 49-year-old Kevin Gerber an eviction notice at the Artisan on Willow Springs Apartments. That led to a standoff ending with Gerber in handcuffs. Thankfully, Deputy Ward was hit while wearing his body armor and was okay. Precinct 4 Constable Catherine Brown and fellow deputies say they're glad everyone made it home all right.
I was just so happy to know that when I saw Deputy Ward at the scene and that he was still able to smile, I knew yesterday was a good day.
I was just thinking, I have to, help my guys, have their back during that situation.
Precinct 4 Constable Catherine Brown says the investigation is now in the hands of the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. This morning, Kevin Gerber's bond is set at $2.5 million. He'll be under full house arrest and won't be able to have firearms. He's now facing 4 charges, one of them attempted capital murder of a peace officer.
Emma Allen at the Live Desk. Federal health officials have widened an infant botulism outbreak tied to recalled ByHeart baby formula, and it's impacting families right here in Texas. The FDA now says contamination could have affected all ByHeart products made since March of 2022. New cases of botulism were just added, making it at least 51 infants in 19 different states who've gotten sick, including 7 to 8 cases right here in Texas, making it one of the hardest hit states, other than California. Botulism is a toxin that attacks the body's nerves and causes difficulty breathing and even muscle paralysis. No deaths have been reported, so that is some good news. That's the latest from the Live Desk.
Emma, thank you. About 15 minutes now before 7 a.m. across Texas, 2 families are suing a daycare, saying a worker repeatedly exposed their kids to THC vape smoke. So both parents say they noticed their daughter's eyes would be irritated, pick up, red, puffy. One parent took their child to the hospital where they were tested positive for Delta-9 THC. According to the lawsuit, surveillance video shows the caretaker reaching into their purse when They were near the kids. While the exact actions are unknown, she is seen then coughing several times afterward. According to the lawsuit, the worker admitted to law enforcement that she did vape in front of those children.
No family should ever have a situation where their children are being forced to get high at daycare that they're paying for when they're at work and providing for their families.
A daycare is located just outside of Austin. It was placed under probation in April of this year. That extends through this coming April as well. New this morning, some pay raises here. A bill for military members. A bill was passed in the White House with bipartisan support.
News 4 San Antonio's Christina De Leon joins us live with more on when we can expect to see the pay raise and by how much. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, Marissa. Good morning, everyone. Well, hopefully soon. This is all part of a sweeping defense policy passed. It was just passed by the House and will mean that pay raises could go into effect as early as next year. It's all part of a bill that the measure would mean that the passes would be, pay raises rather, would be nearly 4% and has bipartisan support. It would also include housing and facility improvements on military bases. And it's part of a $900 billion plan that would also include some major overhauls on how the Department of Defense buys weapons. The legislation next heads to the Senate, where leaders are working to pass the bill before lawmakers depart Washington for a holiday break, which is expected by mid next week. And of course, we're going to continue to follow this and let you know when this makes it through, if it does, and how quickly this could happen. But again, if approved, those races could come by next year. Reporting live, I'm Christina De Leon. We will send it back to you.
All right, Christina, thanks. Your business report now. YouTube adding new sports packages next year. And Walmart struck a new deal to 3D print real estate.
Jane King is live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Hi, good morning to you, David and Marisa. So construction company Alquist will 3D print more than a dozen new Walmart buildings, as well as some buildings for some other commercial retailers. So this is arguably the largest scale commercial real estate deployment of this technology, which has mostly been in residential construction so far. So that's because of the size of the printers needed to create these larger buildings. Well, YouTube TV will launch new slimmer subscription bundles, including a sports plan. YouTube TV said the move aims to give users more control over their viewing choices. So you can still do kind of a general package or one focused on some niche things like news or family entertainment or sports. So the company now accounts for the largest share of TV viewing in the U.S. ahead of Netflix and Disney, according to Nielsen. Well, millions of people may soon be eligible for automatic payments from a sweeping $700 million settlement with Google, and they don't need to file a claim. So under this proposed agreement, most consumers who made purchases through the Google Play Store between August 16th, 2016 and September 30th, 2023 are eligible. And once the settlement is approved by the court in the spring, payments will be issued automatically through PayPal or Venmo using the email or phone number that is tied to the Google Play account. Well, the world's first GLP-1 weight loss for pets is in the works. So Kava Pharmaceuticals makes this implant, and they are currently doing a test on cats. So they say this could have profound implications for diabetes, kidney disease, healthy aging, and longevity. Once this cat study is done, they'll do a study for dogs. In Wall Street, cheered the Fed's move. The Dow skyrocketed nearly 500 points, but we're looking lower this morning on Oracle's disappointing earnings. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Jane, I was going to make some snarky comment about the overweight animals, but then there's a health factor here, obviously.
There is a health issue with this. So, but yeah, they're kind of cute, you know, even though they're a little tubby.
I have a fat dog. Yeah.
Yeah. I think most people have a fat animal someplace.
Is that right?
Well, my cat was fat.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, I don't know. I mean, every time you take them to the vet, right, your veterinarian says, oh, they could lose 5, 10 pounds, whatever.
All right. The great Jane King live in New York. Jane, have a great day.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
In your community, people are in holiday spirit for the second annual Tinsel and Tiles Holiday Market. It was held in the Creamery District off East Ashby Place in the Tobin Hill neighborhood. There was pop-up shopping, drinks, food, and a lot of mahjong, all for a good cause.
This mahjong game today with lessons is benefiting the restoration of the Josephine Theater and other scholarship programs from the Majestic Empire Foundation.
We are together joining forces to revive culture along the Josephine Corridor.
The Majestic Empire Foundation is a nonprofit that preserves the city's historic Majestic Empire theaters while expanding free arts, education, and scholarships across South Texas.
There they are. The Salvation Army's annual Red Kettle campaign is underway. That campaign, of course, raises money for families in need to get food and shelter. You'll see bell ringers all over town for the next couple of weeks, trying to raise money for families and folks in need. So here's what we do. The News 4 morning team has its own Red Kettle, and so far you've helped us raise almost 10,900. We could get to 11,000. I think we can get to 11,000 by the end of the show. If you'd like to donate, use that QR code you see at the bottom of your screen. You can also go online later on our website and look for it at news4sa.com. But again, thank you to so much for so many people who have donated so much of their money already. And when you're out shopping as well, be sure to keep an eye on the Salvation Army Angel Tree. Area malls, Walmarts, Sam's, all that. You can go there, select an angel, scan the QR code. You can do it online if you don't want to do it in person. Deadline is December 12th, so just around the corner. You'll be providing, by the way, a gift for a local child or a local senior. Consumer news, get down to the nitty-gritty when it comes to mailing Christmas gifts. Some dates to remember here. The Postal Service says you need to send packages by next Wednesday to get them delivered before Christmas. You can spend a little extra for priority mail. Send it by next Thursday. You have until next Saturday if you want to use Priority Mail Express. Keep in mind things happen, weather delays, all that good stuff. So they say better to be safe than sorry and send it as early as you can. And nobody won the Powerball last night. That means that $930 million jackpot is only going to go up. The next drawing is Saturday night, which means the lump sum payout could be more than $500 million. That is a green Christmas that everybody would love to have.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeannette.
Here's a look at yesterday's allergy report. Cedar low at 20. We saw the first count of the cedar season on Monday. So yes, cedar season is here. We'll get to today's allergy report between 7 and 8 o'clock this morning, and we'll likely have a higher cedar count because we had a cold front that came through the area yesterday. And anytime we have a cold front this time of the year and winds turn around to the north, it blows in all of that cedar pollen from those cedar trees that are in the hill country. So if you're waking up this morning with a headache or not feeling so great, it may be because of the cedar. Nice December day overall today. Sunny skies. Watch for the sun glare this morning. This afternoon, we'll see temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. Clouds and fog with mist tomorrow morning. We'll have that again Saturday morning. Then a stronger cold front comes in on Sunday. And let's talk about the impacts with that front because this is the next weather maker. Looks like it'll arrive early Sunday morning between 4 and 7 a.m. It is going to bring a drastic drop in temperatures. We'll be in the 70s Saturday, 50s on Sunday. That's about a 15 to 25 degree temperature drop. It's also going to be pretty windy with gusts 25 to 35 miles an hour. That's going to make it feel even colder. Very dry air with the front. Rain chance, the impact will be low because we're talking 20-30% rain chance. Really nothing more than patchy light rain or drizzle. We're now at 41 in San Antonio, 39 in New Braunfels. Afternoon temperatures in the 60s and 70s, warmest along the Rio Grande. No rain across the southern tier of the country, really no precipitation. All of the action continues across the north, and that's because high pressure is in control. So sunny skies today, winds turn around to the south this afternoon. Bit of cloud cover with areas of fog tomorrow morning, maybe some sprinkles or mist, and then becoming mostly sunny. Saturday in the morning, it'll be cloudy with sprinkles, mist, patches of drizzle, then gradually clearing out, becoming partly to mostly sunny. Here comes that stronger cold front. Sunday will be pretty cloudy all day. Monday is dry but cloudy. Upper level disturbance comes in next Tuesday, and that will increase our chance for rain, but it's not a big rain maker. Near 70 today, 74 tomorrow, 76 Saturday, Sunday, upper 50s. That's the case Monday too. And then by Tuesday, we're in the low 60s. By next Wednesday, back to the mid-70s. Here's the extended forecast for the other 3 zones. If you missed me talk about this earlier, looks like Christmas week is trending warmer than normal. Here's the extended for the eastern zone.
Okay, still looking at a 40-minute delay over on the northeast side. We were hoping to get this wrapped up a little bit sooner when we saw the Barrel Boys headed there earlier, but the northbound lanes of 35 between Loop 1604 and Schertz Parkway still seeing those partial closures, and the backup back to Loop 410. Downtown, construction here as well, northbound lanes of I-35 between I-10 and McCullough Avenue, and then also on the connecting ramp between I-35 and 281. You know who has the latest on all of this is photojournalist David Mendoza, who joins us live from Sky 4. Good morning, David.
Hey, Joy. Yeah, where are the Barrel Boys? They're nowhere to be seen right now. I'll leave you with this. 35 north, headed northeast towards 1604. Just absolutely slammed right now. Drive safe. Have a great day, and back to you.
All right, David. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
All right, coming up on today, an exclusive reveal of Time's Person of the Year for 2025. Time editor-in-chief Sam Jacobs joins the show for the big announcement. I'm very excited to find out who this is. I don't know. I always like this kind of stuff.
I don't know who it could be.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a female or a male?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's the president.
You think?
That's my guess. No? All right, we'll see.
A star-studded night led by elite women. Vogue says the 2026 Met Gala will be hosted by Beyonce, Nicole Kidman, and Venus Williams alongside Anna Wintour. While the dress code has not been released, last month, organizers announced the theme of the museum's exhibit will be costume art. The gala will take place on May 4th in New York City. I love watching what folks are going to wear.
Yeah, that's always good stuff.
By
the way, the president has won it twice. He's probably not going to win it. Yeah, he did not win it last year. Last year it was the Architects of AI. Oh, wait, that may be this year. Ooh, did I just give that away?
2024. Oh my gosh.
Today's a gift. Make it count.
Thanks for watching.